right, welcome to the What More Can I Say podcast episode. Thank you, Ryder. 214. All right, man, I'm doing the show without sunglasses today, so if my wandering eye acts up, it's okay.
Woo woo.
Woo. All right, man, I'm on your host, Kapone. What's up with you? Let's get to it. She is fluffy and fine and the only lady of the pod. She has a Gracie. We wondering when the wig is going to change out. It's a lot going on. KeKe, what's happening, baby? What's good?
Yeah, you trying to say about my damn wig?
Nah, the wig is always looking
I
good.
gotta wear this through the weekend.
Y'all know I watch hair because I don't have none.
Yes.
Yeah.
KeKe keeps wigs for probably about 2 weeks.
I say 1 week.
No, I keep my wigs a long time. They good quality wigs. It's
No,
an
I think
investment
switch
piece.
it out.
Oh, yeah.
No, you switch them like once a week, though.
I do switch
Yeah,
them.
you switch
It
them.
depends on how I'm feeling that day.
Mm-hmm. It could go day to day.
Yeah.
Bob one day,
Yep.
curly, straight.
True. This is true.
KeKe got to get on.
How you
headline.
store your wigs, KeKe?
So I got these all gold mannequin heads.
No, it's not.
Yeah, they real cute. It's velvet and it's gold and it's tall. And I keep them on the mannequins around my glam room.
That's dope.
So you have a glam room?
I have a glam
So
room.
are they up high? Like you got to use the thing that they use at the ghetto, at the flea market thing to get your wig down?
No, they not that high. My ceiling's not that high.
You like,
Not yet, anyway.
get that
But
wig
yeah,
on.
they
Okay.
on there.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You
I
want to
love
get
it.
one of them Real Housewives of Atlanta closets where you can do your interviews from your closet / glam room?
Absolutely. I want a 2-story store. I want my closet to feel like a clothing store. Yeah, with wigs
right.
displayed, all kind of stuff. Sunglasses displayed. That's my dream. Look
I
like a
love
beauty
it.
supply in my house.
You gonna get it.
I think so. Thank you.
All right, let's go, little bro of the pod, the funny man of the pod, Zach Boog. Woo woo.
Whoop, whoop.
Woo woo.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Well,
You all right?
well, I'm good. How y'all feeling?
It was a little lackluster on your
Damn,
intro.
Ike, he can't.
I mean, it's just,
Ooh.
it's my, like, you introduced me. I can't over whoop myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how much whoop you expect, Tom. I don't know. If we not hitting a certain level of tone happiness within the pod, he'd be mad. You just look like you're changing up a little bit. You don't know what's going on.
damn.
He keep us humble, y'all. We can't do nothing.
You got to show up.
You got to show.
Nothing.
You should show it. The camera's rolling. Okay.
Joe
Woo, woo.
Jackson.
There you go.
There
There
it
it
is.
is.
Happy, what's today, y'all?
Wednesday.
Happy
Hump
yeah.
day.
Happy hump day.
Hump day. Let's go ahead and jump into it, guys. Do we go Shannon Sharpe first?
Hell yeah.
We have
Okay,
to.
we'll go
We got
Shannon
to.
Sharpe. We got to. So let's go ahead and do this real quick.
Family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do.
Hello.
Yeah.
I am Shannon Sharpe.
I know there's one thing in this statement that made one member of this pod absolutely mad. Can you go ahead and say what made you mad about that statement, KeKe?
Well, it all made me mad. So it's not even. I was sitting here defending Shannon Sharpe.
Okay.
Just a couple episodes ago, I said I said everything he said. They
Okay.
trying to do that. They did that to Jay-Z. It's a lie. And then Shannon got his silly ass on Instagram and started telling on himself. Then he released text messages, and now he giving us this statement trying to read it like a Club Shay Shay intro. This not going to work. This is not. Shannon, what was you doing with this 19-year-old girl tied up, talking about you going to choke her and letting her say she want a black baby? What are you doing?
Well,
That's
KeKe.
that slave sex talk.
Well, KeKe, I'm nasty, KeKe. I'm nasty, and
What?
I'm nasty, and I like to do dirty things. And Tony Busby, same person tried to get Jay-Z,
Jay-Z.
is trying
Like,
to get me. Now,
trying to throw
there may
Hope
be a
name in there.
video.
That's what I was thinking about.
Well, yeah.
I can't
What
because
part?
I'm sure Jay-Z's lawyers definitely called Shannon Sharpe people was like, don't ever mention his name again.
Yeah.
Because I thought that was the thing that was going to piss you off right away. Because I don't know, when I heard Jay-Z, I was like, ooh, you ain't have to say that.
No,
You ain't
because
have to-
I said that, though. I said Jay-Z the first time. I said that's his defense.
Okay.
Tony Busby
Yeah,
just
that's-
did this with Jay-Z.
But I don't want to say
But
Jay-Z.
you
No, the
can't
reason
say
you
it because he's guilty. He was there. He's on the scene of a crime. That's why he cannot say Jay-Z now. Because he was actually on the scene of the crime. Jay-Z was innocent. You got something going on, Uncle Shay Shay. We don't know exactly what it is yet, but you was there.
Don't bring me up when I'm in a jam. Don't bring my name. Don't say my name. I'm out my jam. Don't bring my name up because I just think the player thing to do in that situation say, yeah, it's Tony Busby, the same guy to try to take down other popular rich black men, and he's trying to do it to me. I'm not bringing Jay into it. I get what he was trying to get context in,
he was
but
just
I ain't
bringing
like
context in. I don't think that was dirty or
What was
foul
it?
because Jay-Z has already cleared his name, and Jay-Z has already went directly at Tony Busby as being a witch hunt chaser. So he was just bringing that in to discredit Tony Busby in his case. I don't think that was really about Jay-Z. But I here's the thing. Shannon look more guilty every day stuff come out. He came
Guilty of what?
It just don't look good.
It don't look
Certain
good.
stuff just don't look good. 50-something-year-old, 19-year-old.
That
It's legal.
Okay. I didn't say it wasn't. I say it didn't look good.
It does.
Okay?
It doesn't.
You put out your text messages about her doing things to you and wanting to do things to you, basically trying to prove that it was consensual. Cool, right? But then she came back. She had some other text messages where she said you did something nasty to me. I asked you not to go up in me raw in the booty hole. I was real nasty. Something real nasty.
And I just wanted you to put a condom on.
And he hit you with the, can you call me?
That was it.
Guilty.
So now, instead of the next message I thought was going to read, what are you talking about?
Exactly.
I didn't do that. What do you mean? What the hell? I'm not finna have this conversation with you. I don't even know what you're talking about. That's where you almost feel like, are you trying to set me up? If she was lying, that would be the dead giveaway there in the response.
It sounds like she's trying to line him up from the text message. And not saying that this didn't happen, but if you receive a text message and after y'all done something and she says, no means no, Shannon, and, I don't care what our relationship is, but I begged you to put I'm like, that's a lot of detail in a text message.
It sounds like a setup.
It sounds like you building the case.
And guess what? If I was Shannon and I was innocent, I'm gonna give you what you asking for and give you the response of you got me messed up with. What you mean? No
That
means
never
no.
happened.
That never happened.
I
did
there.
not do that. It would be all denial on paper, just like you trying to do it on paper.
Yeah.
But he said, just call me. That don't look good. I'm just saying it don't look good. Another thing that don't look good.
Right.
It's $10 million. The $10 million you tried to offer her before it popped off.
Nah.
That don't look good either.
Zach, now that
don't look good.
It don't look good. But I'm just saying, and maybe it's devil's advocate. If I know I got $100 million deal coming down the pipeline, I know what I'm making, I know what I'm generating, and I know what I can give, I want to make this go away. You don't want to fight something because what's happened is it's reached the public forum and now everybody is like, they at him. I want to make it go away, especially if I know I got $100 million coming in. All right, look, I'm going to give this lady $10 million. Go. Don't say, just go.
But guess what?
Go.
When you offer me $10 million and I know you guilty, I want 50.
Hey, that's true. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but
No
people were
number's
trying
gonna
to
be good
say,
enough.
why offer $10 million? Of course you offer whatever money you feel like is going to make her go away because you got it. I mean, look at it. Shannon Sharpe has so much stuff. It's cooking. He up. And now in 2 days, it's over. It looks over, so to speak.
Did you hear the latest audio of him and her on the phone?
Yeah, I heard it.
It's
some new audio that came out where she basically is saying, are you coming to LA? They're having this back and forth about her coming to LA. And then he says, I should choke you in public. Now, I don't know if the editing was doctored up or if they was having one of their sex talk. I don't know what it was, but it don't look good either. He said headline reads, big black man squeezes the hell out of a little white girl.
the visual of them, if this sex tape comes out, the visual of the sex tape is gonna make it worse. That's gonna make it even just crazier. And like I said, that sex tape, well, the audio tape that came out, he escaped that. And I think that audio tape came out to
What audio tape?
When Michelle, whatever.
Oh, when he went IG Live?
Yeah, the IG
yeah.
Live. Because I
Yeah.
told you, I think that was orchestrated because I don't believe it takes too many steps to go live. That's my opinion. That's nobody else's. My opinion. It takes too many steps to go live. I think he put that out because everybody kept questioning his sexuality. And I don't think he liked that. I think he was getting upset about it. He put it out there. And that, if you notice, when all that sexuality talk quieted down. But what that did was you put a stain up there. You put a stain up there. You work for Walt Disney, bro. You work for ESPN is a part of Walt Disney. Now you got accusations of you having sex with a young white girl, doing stuff that she didn't want to be done to her, and also saying, I'll choke you when I see you. Now, yeah, his lawyer said that he lost his temper. Cool. People have said wild stuff all the time. But when it gets out to the
good.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not calling the man guilty or innocent. All I'm saying is it don't look good.
It don't.
It don't look good. And I hate to say it, but I can be honest. We on the pod. Black men, I tell y'all about what you're dealing with. Stop it.
Stop what? Stop interracial dating?
Yep. When you got that paper, I'm sorry, when you got that paper, you need to stop interracial dating. Unless you marrying her, that's your wife. I don't even know if that, I just don't like it. I don't like it. It seems like it happens too much. And if anything happens, you have to prove that you didn't do it opposed to them having to prove that you did.
You as any popular person, and I'm gonna still always say this. I think women move better because I'm not gonna act like women don't do wild stuff and successful women don't have their own things going on, but women move better. You heard Brandon Marshall talk about it. Did you hear that? Did you ever see that clip? Brandon Marshall said that he went and, because he's single, he went and got up with a celebrity woman, and he was like, celebrity women know how to move. He was like, I had to go through back doors. I had paperwork to sign. It was all types of stuff. He said, now, I had a great time. We had a great time. But it was so many things that I had to do to keep everything quiet. That
it would never be the same, though. Even if men was out here pulling cases on women, it would not be perceived.
No, I get it. But
way.
what I'm saying is that when you are at a certain status and you Shannon Sharpe and you meet a girl at the gym,
you should know better.
You should be protecting yourself because you Shannon Sharpe. KeKe, you are over there smirking. What are you?
I don't like any of this. But you know who I really would love to hear speak about this? Cat Williams. I really want Cat Williams I want to know what Cat think about this. Because Cat turned Club Shay Shay up.
He did.
And I know he's disappointed right now in Shannon.
Because
I know Cat would have gave him some advice, like
the Monique advice.
The Monique advice.
Monique gave him the advice.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like Cat with Shannon, you know what's finna happen to you now that I done turned you up. You know they coming. Get it in order. I would love to hear what Cat Williams thinks about this, because you're too old at this age to be fumbling like this with a 19-year-old. Come on now, Shannon. I know
happens
Michelle
all
disappointed.
the time.
I know Michelle disappointed.
You talking about his Michelle?
His Michelle. I know she mad as hell. Michelle would never. You know what I'm saying? Michelle,
she didn't say a word.
We still don't know who my Michelle is.
She still don't know.
She would never do this. And you out here running around with a 19-year-old. Then you letting this girl tell you to pay her for each cheek? What? Shannon, I try to defend you, but this is sloppy. It's irresponsible at your very big age. And so
Shannon ain't new to this.
That's what I'm saying. You've been an NFL player. You working for all these networks for all this time.
And he gives so much wisdom on his nightcap show. Like, you know what I'm saying, with Ocho.
You watch that a lot.
I like that show. I think, first of all, I watch the clips, and I think that they are hilarious.
They're hilarious.
It sounds like uncles talking, and I think it's funny, like an uncle and a cousin just talking back and forth. And with Shay's talk, he always talks like he's protecting himself. Like he said, he don't even get on the elevator with a woman if she's on there by herself, or he does certain things. He seems like he say, I brush my teeth 8 times a day. It's almost like he acts like he's so particular,
and that's why
in
you can't
every
wait to take him down.
situation. And then I'm like, for you to be this as particular as you have claimed to be and shown us, but then be so sloppy in this area is wild
Zach,
to me.
Come on, Zach.
But I knew when he
Zach,
stepped
come
out the
on.
car.
Come on, Zach, what?
Come on, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going. I feel bad for him, and it's a mistake. It's a fumble. It's slipping on your pimping. It's all of those, but.
A 19-year-old OnlyFans model, your
Zach,
antenna should be up from day one.
Zach.
If it was somebody that you thought you couldn't see it coming, I'd give you that, Tone. But I can't give you no 19-year-old OnlyFans model, bro.
I get what you're saying, and I'm not saying it's not a mistake, bro. But as men, it don't happen to women. KeKe can't relate to this, but we all
can't relate to this.
You
just can't.
You can't relate. When
I ain't paying nobody $25 for a cheek. I damn sure can't relate. Baby.
$25 a ball.
Baby, I'm not
$25,000 a ball.
I'm not paying.
That's what he gonna text KeKe. KeKe on the way up.
Baby.
You want these balls?
Let me tell you something. I ain't paying for nothing, honey. So you right. I can't relate. I can't, because I ain't paying for a damn thing. Okay? Never in a million years. 25,000 a cheek.
Oh my God! They call me on guard. 25 a ball.
Nah, and did you see the $25,000 cheeks?
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it.
They were not worth 25. At least, and I'm not saying this is good, but when you go down, you at least want people to see the chick and be like,
I understand.
Damn, you messed up, but I get it. I get how she got you.
It ain't.
Woo, that was tough.
That's a like.
You ever see?
That's a good 8, 7.5.
When Anthony Edwards, what's the chick, the baby mama?
Oh yes, you get that.
When I saw her, I said, man, I see how that happened.
You see how that happened.
I said, you not acting right, Aunt, but I see how that woman fine.
Oh, she fine.
And I see exactly how it happened.
Super.
When I saw who Shay was with, Shay.
She might look better made up. Those are bad angles.
No, you can get that on. You can get that on.
At Piggly Wiggly.
We don't got no Piggly Wiggly. You
Y'all
can
got
get that at the truck stop on Sibley.
Oh, truck stop?
Yes, that's what that is giving.
Oh,
but
it wasn't special.
I just said when I say this, and I know I give Grace a lot of time. Too much. But I just know that there's been a time, and Zach understand when I say you can't relate, your brothers can relate. Sometimes that thing,
who buying ass?
No. When that thing starts talking to your head, a lot of people buying ass. But
clearly,
it's a lot.
Said y'all can relate.
No, I'm just saying it ain't about buying. I'm talking about making bad decisions.
I ain't got $25,000 for ass.
No, you ain't buying ass. Why did we get to buying ass?
All the ass is free.
All I know is Shannon was buying ass, and you keep saying they can relate. So
no. I'm saying no. The relating part is when you start listening to that head other than the other head. When that head starts talking first, before this head starts talking, you make bad decisions, and that's what I'm saying. Like I get it. The lust, the flesh is weak. I can see,
but usually that's for something cold. The flesh gets weak for a bad, nasty. The flesh is weak, not for that. That was some meat.
Everybody got different tastes, and everything got people. They got, you know what I mean? Like,
I knew he was a freak when he got out that car.
But when
with that tracksuit on, and any man that keeps showing their ankles like that, if you a freaky, you a 69 guy. Something's wrong with you. If you keep on showing your ankles like Shay be showing his ankles, all I see is them ankles on that show. That's something is, baby, he a freak. I knew it then.
No socks.
No, you keep wearing these tight
no-show socks.
No socks, like your ankles out, just bare naked. Yeah.
My friends on this show are ridiculous, pod fam.
I try to defend them.
Okay, lastly on this last part of the Shannon Sharpe before we move on, do you think he's going to be able to recover and everything's going to go back to normal?
No. Unfortunately, when stuff come out, when you got tapes that leak, audio files that leak, where there's no way to defend that it's not you, it never goes away. Kim Kardashian became a billionaire and put a whole family on, and we still bring up her tape when we get mad. So it's never going away. Not in today's technology world.
Only person to beat a tape.
Who?
There was only one person to beat a tape, and then he got himself right back in the same
Nah,
damn
he
jam.
ain't beat that tape. We knew exactly who that was.
I'm saying he beat that tape because he put out.
He definitely beat that
I think
tape.
it was a couple albums later. Chocolate Factory came out. People didn't give a damn about that tape.
He beat that tape.
He
That was
beat
because of
the
the
tape.
VHS.
Yeah, he and you couldn't hold on to VHS
That's
the way
what
it
I'm
is
saying.
now. You can hold on,
Get
but
grainy.
yeah. So I think if he doesn't have a tape if a sex tape actually doesn't come out, he may be able to recover, but I don't think it's ever gonna look the same because he got the audio, and if they drop if the sex tape come out, it's a wrap.
It's
I
over
think
with.
you still make the impact on internet. You still have your core fans as people going to ride
Can you
with
ask all them questions? Now
Ooh.
it hurts his credibility in so many different
I
ways.
didn't think about
You
that.
can't. He's a sports commentator. He critiques athletes all the time. Critiques their play. Critiques what they do off the court and everything. You don't have that same voice when you got caught up in that stuff with that 19-year-old girl. You can't say nothing about Anthony Edwards.
Nope.
You can't ask all these personal questions about people and why you do that when you sitting there. You saw how they did them with the Michelle IG thing. Every guest went on there had jokes about it. So it's only certain. You can only go so far now.
Damn. That's the thing about it. When this stuff comes out, man, even if let's say he wins the case, he doesn't have to pay anything. The credibility and the awards that he was getting, all of that fanfare. Shannon Sharpe, 100% he dominate the culture.
Thanks to
On this side, on the media side, you think about it. I mean, because Joe Budden and them really took over at one point. Joe Budden and them was really in the space, and then here comes Uncle Shay Shay, and kind of like is dominating the whole thing.
Yep.
Now, wow.
Now y'all got to come here. I hate that for y'all.
Who gonna be the first to get a scandal out of?
Don't nobody shut their ankles over here. Tone definitely gonna be the first one to get a scandal, but
Nah, I'm not getting this. I'm not getting one. I'm not getting one. I'm too cautious. I'm cautious. KeKe, you gonna get the scandal?
you think so?
Yeah,
No.
100%.
I gotta leave my house.
25,000 a ball.
25,000 a ball.
I have to leave my house to get a scandal. That's why I don't go outside.
It's gonna be. She lied to us. All of this is gonna come out. It's gonna come out that her and Marianne been hanging out for years. And so,
It was set up.
all of this, they've been hanging out, and it all started. She really left and went back and hung out with him for real. She could never tell us. She gonna keep it a secret. One thing KeKe gonna do is keep something secret.
Yes, these two are gonna tell it. They will tell it. So yes, I will keep a secret.
All right, let's get this. Tank drops his list of top R&B vocalists of all time and states R. Kelly is not a better singer than Usher.
That's true.
Yeah, I kind of was
He was talking vocally.
torn about this yesterday when I read it initially, but it is true.
It's true. He had the specifics of what he was talking about. He wasn't saying as an artist. That's not what his thing. He said R. Kelly is his favorite artist.
Yeah.
He actually said that it was about vocal range. He had it was some musical criteria that he had. He said it's range, dynamics, control, and agility. And I agree with him. Usher is better at those things than
Usher did a whole song falsetto.
Yeah. He has a stronger
Climax.
voice, but that So I.
But
I
please
agree.
don't. When R. Kelly did "When a Woman's Loves," remember he was going.
Tore it
He
up.
was performing everywhere, doing that long ending to the song. So yeah,
R. Kelly's R. Kelly. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
I see what he was saying.
yeah, vocally.
I agree.
I like the vocalists he had on there.
Who else made the list?
He had the updated one was Stevie Wonder, Donny Hathaway, Luther Vandross, Stokely Williams, Joe Thomas, Tank himself, Usher Raymond, Chris Brown, Charlie Wilson, Wanye from Boyz II Men, KC from KC and JoJo, and Mario. I think Maxwell is missing, personally, if you're talking about range and
He left
control.
out. Yeah, he left
I
out
think
a few people.
Maxwell is
Donnell
definitely missing.
Jones.
He left out the true king of R&B.
Carl Thomas.
Yep. I know.
Okay.
Who it was from
Carl,
Chicago.
you're not
He was the
finna
lead
keep-
singer for Blackstreet. I forgot my man's name.
Dave Hollister?
Yep.
Yep.
So you just saying anybody with R&B songs?
No, I'm just saying real they got real talent.
No,
y'all
we're talking about
y'all
range.
ain't named the Prince of R&B yet, so I'm waiting.
Who? Jacquees?
Y'all. Oh, Mariana. You gonna turn away as if you said Jacquees is so much better. Don't do my man.
You said it. Okay. I'm not. Listen, we saw him go heads up against Mario.
Yes.
And it was not sweet for him. That was a long day. I know
that's
could,
different because Mario can really. Mario
That's
is
what we
a
talking
singer.
about.
But Mario, let me tell you, this time at the Millennium Tour, his mic was on, and I guarantee you, Mario can't do all them dance moves that Mariana was doing and still sound good. So his mic went on. Why you over there looking like that? It was on.
You coming through 3 different mics.
Who?
You are. You are coming through 3
You
different...
running the board. He acting like I turned the buttons on.
No, you are coming through 3 different mics. Look over here. Look over here. She coming over through 3 different mics.
And y'all think I'm gonna be the first one to get a scandal. He can't work technology all the time.
4, 5, and 6.
Well, that's always gonna pick up a little bit.
So she on 4 though, right? Okay, cool. So I was right.
Too funny.
All right, cool. All right, that's what I was wondering.
Thank you, EP.
Thank you. We had a little there we go. Let's get back. We got everything. But I was looking, I'm like, why am I getting levels on all these other mics?
I'm loud.
All right, there we go. We good. I got it right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
All right, Kevin Gates he attended the Lakers game with Brittany Renner, and they were sitting courtside after all of the tension with LeBron James. Was this a troll?
Yes. He wanted LeBron to say something to him. I'm happy LeBron ignored him because that's all he wanted. He wanted some attention. LeBron responding to him on Instagram made his day. You could tell he was so happy. He did a video responding to it, then showed up to the game. He was fired up. He thought this is it. And LeBron ignored him. Because I called you a peasant in my post. I can't even give you the respect of me talking to you or looking your way. I would act like you wasn't there.
And that's the best thing you can do to a troll.
He was trolling.
The best thing you can do to a troll is ignore them.
Mm-hmm.
They punch the air when they can't get your attention. And to know that you took the effort to come to a game.
And sit front row the next game.
Like, you reaching.
Yeah.
It's bad.
And I know how much you paid for them tickets. Thank you. I'm happy that you paid that much to see me.
Right.
And I wouldn't acknowledge you.
LeBron didn't look his way one time.
Not one time, because he knew what he wanted. I'm not giving you that at all. At all. I'm not even gonna know you. Ain't nobody gonna talk to you.
And the teammates didn't even.
No,
nobody looked that way.
Nobody gonna look that way.
They know not to play with LeBron.
Mm-mm.
And like that, and again, I'm not the LeBron James huge big fanboy of LeBron. I'm not doing that. That's Zach.
Yes.
But
That was a shot.
I am Michael Jordan.
And I love the king.
But I do rock with LeBron as a person. Like, do I think he's the best basketball player? No, I think Michael Jordan. But come on, I grew up watching Mike. Okay,
right.
fine.
Mm-hmm.
But do I like, if I had to pick any of my favorite celebrity athletes to hang around with, Brian looks like the most fun dude to hang around with. Mm-hmm. It just look he cool, and I just don't understand for a dude that don't really say too much to people.
Don't bother nobody.
He don't really say too much to people. Why people bother him so much?
People hate perfection.
I hate that they bother him so much.
They hate what they can't relate to. It's the same reason Beyonce gets so much unwarranted hate. Same reason Taylor Swift get hate. Same reason Chloe Bailey ain't popped like she needs to. Because people need something to relate to.
Hold on.
So
who are some people? Give me that list of all the people that you compare.
Beyonce. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
And I said Chloe Bailey because that's the reason she hasn't popped yet.
Because of what?
Because people need something to relate to. And if I can't, I cannot relate to perfection. So here's the thing.
So Chloe Bailey is perfection.
Hold on, you
and
just
that's
did
why...
a Donnell Jones.
Well, no, I didn't.
You did.
Hold
You
on.
had a Donnell Jones tone. All of that you did. Beyonce. This is why Beyonce, Taylor Swift, and Chloe Bailey.
Chloe
That's
Bailey
why.
got thrown in
Chloe Bailey.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
What?
Hold on.
KeKe.
I'm giving y'all range.
No.
Yeah.
How many times do you get on this podcast and talk about levels?
Levels.
No.
Beyonce, Taylor Swift,
No, because
and Chloe Bailey.
Because I wanted y'all to. That is, and this is exactly my point. Hell no. Chloe Bailey has all this talent. She's perfect. As an artist, she would be the perfect picture of an artist you would want to sign. but she does not get the look she deserves because she is perfection and people cannot relate to that.
No, because she ain't got the record.
She ain't got
It's
the
simple
record.
as that.
No,
She ain't got
she ain't got the
she
record.
had the record.
No, them records
It ain't
are
'cause she
not
ain't got the
popping.
records.
Nope.
KeKe.
Y'all crazy.
KeKe.
These other girls get on the track and whisper bullshit for 3 minutes and we play it on loop like it's the best thing
Summer
ever.
Walker better than her. Victoria Monet better than her.
Bro, you tripping. You smoking crack. You talking about Summer Walker is more talented than Chloe Bailey. You tripping, bro.
Are
Real
you
big
crazy?
tripping. You're tripping.
Summer Walker,
You're
everything
tripping.
she sings is fire.
You like Summer Walker because she got multiple baby daddies.
No, I don't.
You can relate.
I don't get.
You like Summer
Damn,
Walker.
she just came for me. Damn.
I'm trying to let me know. KeKe, I'm trying to find the
Damn.
song. I'm trying
I
to
can
find.
relate that she got good vagina,
KeKe,
obviously.
Tell me what's the song that the world slept on from Chloe Bailey?
What is
Work it,
it?
pause it like we
Tell
do.
us.
Work it. Where's the record that you like? Everybody slept on this piece of work from Chloe to the point where it needs to be compared to Beyonce.
Please.
She does not own it. Doesn't have it. Yes, what we've seen from Chloe is she's pretty, she's
Yes.
beautiful,
Yes.
she can sing,
Yes.
and she can dance. It just
Yes.
hasn't come together on her end.
Yes.
It ain't because of the hate.
Yes,
and
it is.
You use
it
all-
is because it hasn't come together.
Yes, it is because of the hate.
You
because
gotta
lot of
have a
these other
good
girls-
record. You gotta have
She
good
had a
songs.
good record.
Name 'em.
Beyonce.
That's the one.
Beyonce.
Work it, pause it like we do.
Yes.
Ain't it?
No,
it ain't
no.
enough.
I swear to God, you was about to say Rihanna after that. I swore
No,
you was gonna
Rihanna
say
don't.
Rihanna.
Let me tell you why. Rihanna don't get the same type of hate that a Beyonce do. Why? Because Rihanna gives you real life incidents. Rihanna got beat up by her boyfriend in the car. Rihanna cuss on the internet. Rihanna drinks. She smoke. She real. So people have something to connect with. When you give the image of perfection, people cannot connect to you. That is why people hate LeBron so bad, because it's hard to find
I
something
believe that.
wrong with him. When you look at Beyonce, it's hard to find something wrong with her. So you want something to hate on.
KeKe, something good gotta happen first before I start hating.
Exactly.
You gotta have a
Okay,
something
Beyonce,
good
Taylor
of
Swift,
take
before
your
I
time.
start
James
hating.
and Chloe
LeBron done won
Bailey.
4 championships, regarded as one of the best players in the world. Yes, he's gonna have hate.
Yes.
Nobody is looking for the reason. Let me hate on Chloe Bailey. That's
Yes,
not
yes,
happening.
they are.
It's
Yes,
just
they
the
are.
records
I
aren't
am a-
connecting.
The
records are not
ain't good.
connecting.
Y'all just don't know.
Work it, pause it like I do. Just ain't good enough.
It is not good
It's just
enough.
not.
It's
It's
not.
just
Work
not
it,
that
pause
good.
it like I do.
It
It's
did
hilarious.
well. It did okay.
Let me look up.
Because it's an okay song, but she ain't
Y'all
got
not
the
gonna do
records for
that
you to hate on.
because
It's levels. I
hate
can't
I even
believe you
brought her
just talked to
into
me
this.
about
I hate
Donnell
I'm
Jones.
sorry, Chloe. I'm sorry.
Donnell
I-
Jones got way more hits.
Right.
You
hits than
steady
Chloe
bringing
Bailey.
up Donnell
I have
Jones.
to.
Stop
He's
bringing up
better than her.
Bro,
He's
what's-
a better artist than Chloe Bailey.
Oh my God.
Donnell Jones he'll run circles around Chloe Bailey. She is not a good artist, bro. And you can see.
Chloe Bailey's not a you.
No,
you got
she's
to relax,
not.
bro.
Look, KeKe.
You
let me tell you.
out of anybody in this room should be able to spot talent. And you looking at Chloe Bailey and saying she's not a good artist is in crazy.
You know what I
It's
respect.
crazy.
You know what I respect?
What?
I do. I spot talent and I see the wins. I see the wins. I saw Zach winning in Nashville. I saw you winning on the
Man,
weekend.
this ain't got nothing to do
No,
with
no,
us.
that's how you become good. That's how you become good. It's a win. You got to get wins to be considered good.
Yes.
You not. How can you say that's like the people that be like, yeah, I'm the best artist in Chicago and ain't got a goddamn record that nobody
But
knows.
they can rap.
People
She
write
is-
hits
I
for
understand.
people all the time.
No,
so just because she hasn't gotten the right writer or the right producer or the right
I
situation,
think she has talent.
that doesn't mean she's not a
She
picture of
works
a
with
perfect
Beyonce.
artist.
No, she's talented,
She-
KeKe. I'm not taking that away from you.
This
She
man said
has
she not.
talent. She
No,
has
she-
talent, but
she
it
has
hasn't.
talent.
The reason the records haven't connected is not because of hate. It's just because it just don't work, or something doesn't feel authentic within her
That's what
presentation.
I'm trying to
but that
tell
still
you.
has to do with her.
The
She's a
reason it
talented
don't
It's
feel
not because it's a
authentic
hating
is
thing.
because it's real and it's perfect. That's why y'all don't like it.
It's
If
perfect.
Chloe
If it's
Bailey-
It's not
We
perfect.
like
If
it.
it was
if
perfect, it would
Chloe
be
Bailey-
good.
If Chloe Bailey had 4 baby daddies
No.
and was cracked out
No.
or
No.
on drugs, had a pill
No.
addiction,
No, she
everybody in the world
No.
would be singing her songs. You
No.
can't tell me Rod Wave and them making so much. They so much more talented than Chloe Bailey.
You're
no.
not
They making
making
hit
sense.
records.
You're not
People
making
They
sense.
making hit
to
records.
You
bullshit.
just said perfection. People hate on
No.
perfection. That's what you just said,
They
right?
do.
KeKe, you just said Beyonce and Taylor
Taylor
Swift. their perfection. You want to know why they're perfection? Because everything they put out is good.
That's not true.
That's what I'm saying. You have to
That's
be
not
good
true.
first.
That's not true.
Y'all skipping.
kidding?
No, you so wrong. Y'all are skipping a whole. I guess what I'm saying, KeKe. I would agree with you if you was like, this record was fire and nobody messed with it. This record was
Leave
fire
your
and
one to war,
it just
Corey.
didn't do well. Do it. Do
I
it.
had
Do
brought
it.
my
Ain't
girl
it?
into this.
Work it, pause. Like, don't do
I
it.
had brought
Them
my
records
girl
ain't
Beyonce
big
has let
enough.
out of her goddamn lips has been a hit. Even the shit that's mild sauce is still listenable. You can't listen. Chloe Bailey is talented. We've seen a lot of people
She can
that are
sing.
extremely talented, that have talent, they look great, and you just wonder why it don't work. It just don't work.
She need the right team.
She might need the right team. That
she
might
got
be
Beyonce.
true.
What
But
other team do you want?
That don't-
you
They got the best cosign
No, she
ever,
don't.
and it
No,
don't
she
work.
don't.
You got the best. It's like I'm a female artist and I got Beyonce co-signing me. What else you need?
To be honest, KeKe, we wanted, like, I think it was the opposite. I
yes.
think people actually,
Yes.
I
Yes.
was dying for her to win.
Yes.
Because
It don't
when we
look
saw
like it.
when we saw these
It don't
cute
look like he was
girls
dying
that
for her to
Beyonce
win.
put on, and we heard them singing we was like, hey, they cold. But then when they put out the music, it just ain't hit. I think she's a talented woman,
Yeah.
but it just ain't came all the way around full circle yet. And her career is nowhere near over. I'm not saying that, and
No,
not saying that
it's
she
not.
won't be successful in the future once she find her sauce and her thing.
I think
but
she should act like Meg.
but you just pulled a tone.
I did a little
And
bit, but
through
I hate I brought my girl into this conversation because y'all not able to see it. But when you talk about perfection, back to LeBron, people hate. Yes, I'm going to stand 10 toes behind talent because I can spot it, and all she needs is the right song.
You got mad at me for bringing up Nelly. You got mad at me for
Tone,
bringing
you
up.
said the greatest
bringing
of
up
all time.
Donnell Jones. You got mad at people that all have way more hits. This is the thing. It doesn't matter, KeKe.
Yes, it does.
Success. You actually put Chloe Bailey next to two of the all-time singing women of our history of the world.
Yes.
They
Yes.
have hits.
Yes.
Everything Taylor Swift get in front of. We're talking about people that sell out fucking stadiums.
Yes, because there's a team there writing their songs and helping them produce these hits. When you take all of that away, her talent is on that same level. And whether y'all want to recognize it or not, she that girl. And that's just what it is. So
KeKe,
the talent can't
you
be
are
messed with. Because
smoking
that's one
good
thing.
gun.
That's
I
one
didn't
thing
know
about
you-
talent. That's one thing about talent. You can always have haters and doubters,
Mm-hmm.
but baby, when it's time to show up, the talent is there.
No, the
So
talent
all
is
she
going to
needs
be
is
the
a hit
talent.
record. All she needs is a hit record.
The talent. The
Me
talent.
too. That's all. We both just need the same thing then, and we'll both be on. Because let me tell you something. That's all I need too, KeKe, is a hit record, and I'd be
What?
to say all I need.
I can't believe y'all don't want to get this girl.
That's
her
all I
flowers.
need to.
And when we see her, y'all better not be smiling in her face because y'all don't believe in her, and I cannot
I think
believe
she's
this.
fine. I think she.
I
I
can't
think she. I
believe
think
this.
she can sing. I think everything that you said is 100% true. But also, you have to, in your field, that's like somebody comparing, like, I got just as much talent as KeKe, and you got a goddamn Gracie. It don't make sense. You got to get the wins for you to be recognized.
But I had to get on the platform to show my wins. That's all
you
she
got on the
needs.
platform. No, she had
She's
a
put
goddamn
out
single.
stuff. It just ain't
failed.
Like, it just
It
ain't-
failed.
You know what?
The
Y'all
single
got
failed.
it. Y'all got it. When my girl win her first Grammys and all that, I don't want to hear nothing from you. Okay.
She's gonna win an Oscar before she wins a Grammy.
Whatever.
And that's a bet.
Because
She'll win an Oscar before she win a Grammy.
the industry trying to blackball her don't want to give her no hits because they know if they because they
The
know. Let me know.
days.
Since we want to go there, let's break it all down. I don't want to shade the queen, but when you got somebody talented like that, you got to be careful who you get under because when they see they self in you too much, they will sign you to keep you in a certain place so that you don't pass them. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Oh, that is TikTok.
Sometimes
That is so much
you know,
TikTok.
if you gotta go there,
I'm
you know
moving
what,
on. That's
KeKe,
TikTok.
if you gonna take us on that trip, you won, baby. I ain't going to get me off the bus.
That is TikTok. I ain't never seen a woman want to win a debate
I
so
said
bad.
I'm getting off
You
now.
got to be
You
careful.
bet.
When the
you
next
say
stop,
to-
I'm pulling the
Because let me
trade.
tell
Get
you
me
something.
out.
All these executives, they see her coming. They said we will never let another Beyonce in this industry because when Beyonce came and did what she did, she set all them hoes down. So if I'm over the record label, I'm never giving her the hit that I'm gonna give somebody that's mediocre and I know they're gonna crash out in 10 years and I can create another one. Keep on. Y'all know.
And that's a
I could
conspiracy.
get deeper with it, but I'm gonna shut up before I lose my job because they do it in our industries too.
You had that you okay?
They do it in our industries
I was
too.
wondering where you were going. We are moving on.
Let's move on.
All right.
Let's move on.
All right.
KeKe,
Oh my God.
KeKe.
Somebody
They ain't gonna let
look.
They ain't gonna let you get
Lady.
too big. All right.
Look, lady.
Lord Jesus.
All right. All right.
I need a Pepsi.
All right, let's move to some
Who we
little
got
topical
next?
lifestyle stuff real quick, guys. Ladies, what's something y'all do to show a guy that you like them? So the ladies will only be the lady on the show.
I was like, ladies.
I'm
I'm not gay.
Even though I want him to be, he's not
I
gay.
just want to let y'all know.
Ryan.
Some of my
Ryan
ladies.
wrote
Ain't no other
Okay.
woman in here.
Ryan, I'm reading what Ryan wrote.
What
Y'all
did
know
it
I'm
say?
anchor man.
Just say KeKe. You don't even have to
KeKe, what
say
do you
lady.
do to let a guy know that you like him?
You
She
know
ain't
what I
doing
do. Nothing. And I be mean. If I really like you and we
Tell the
doing
truth,
nothing.
shame the devil.
what? Yeah,
Say what?
I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do to like a man.
Okay, so let's say you and Tim, y'all early on, right?
Yes.
You like, okay, I like Tim, and Tim like me. We like being around each other.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is something that you do to let him know that, like, yo, I want you to be around for a
Don't
while.
open.
I like this.
I don't. I'm not even
KeKe.
trying to be funny,
KeKe.
but it's because my man really liked me
KeKe.
from a long time
KeKe
ago.
probably be like, you hungry? Okay.
When the last time you ate? Yeah, I don't. What would I do to let a man
So
know I
what
like
I'm
him?
saying, like, do you become like overly nurturing? You know, like I said, like I believe personally, I don't know what you do in your relationships, but I think that you just do stuff that other hoes ain't doing.
Well, yeah, like I'm very nurturing when I'm at home. When I take this wig off, I'm very nice, nurturing. But you know, like some girls, they start to be forward. They'll DM a man, or just straight up text a man, or send a man a picture. So I don't do. I can't. I don't know. I got too much pride. So like for me, if I like you, you got to like me first, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't shoot unless I know that it's
But then what
It's
do
mutual.
you do?
I just be me. I don't know how to explain it.
Fellas, and y'all want to be
What do women do to what do women do to show y'all that they like y'all other than give y'all some?
Nah.
That's one of the things that you must
Here he
do.
go.
That is one of the things that
I hope
you.
y'all are
I knew
acting
he was gonna say
Because
that.
what you said, that is one of the things that lets me know
Right.
that you like me. I
You
think
got-
she
what'd
liked
you
me.
say,
She
though?
gave me a,
She must do.
You must, yeah, because I
see?
don't know if
See?
you like me unless you give me a little cootie cat. If you don't give me no cootie cat, then you probably don't even like me like that.
Mm-hmm.
You might just think I'm funny, want me to be around. But
What else?
I think when a woman is like concerned about your day, you know what I'm saying? She kind of knows things that's going on within your life that you may have just mentioned or told her. You know what I'm saying? You might mention or she like when she does little self-improvement things for you. Like let's say she go in your bathroom and you ain't got no dish soap dispenser or something. And then next time she come over, she's like, here's a dish soap. I saw that you didn't have this. I got you this. I did this. You know what I'm saying? It might be just little things. Like women know how to round you out. Like, men, we like necessities. You know what I'm saying? Couch, TV, rug. That's us.
That's really my life.
You know
swear
what
to
I'm
God.
saying? That's how we think. We don't really go into the details of things. That's why we don't interior design necessarily ain't our thing, because I can't see all the
I can't.
little things
I
that
can't.
a woman that's in a woman's nature that they can see. So when they start to use that skill that they have on you, you know that they like you because they are trying to they add in the essence of what a woman is
Yeah.
to you. You know what I'm saying? I think that's how you know. Now, if she just with the sex thing, if she just having sex and getting up and leaving, you don't hear from her to the next time, she don't like you either. You just a quick, you know, you just a fun time, and she gonna go on here about her. But when she starts to call, women, they can't help. I don't want to hear you busy. Ain't no woman that like you that busy. She finds a way to talk to you, whether she's gonna find a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calling, because I understand how people are busy. Calling is cool. I think what it is, the acts of service, doing stuff to round you out. I like that. You know, come in, wash dishes.
Mhm.
He was like, even if it's like there's 3 forks in there, they just wash them.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Or women that take the time and cook for you, or ask you, hey, is this something you need in the morning, or any of those type of things when you locked in. You be like, okay, she rock with me.
Sound like y'all want an employee.
Here we go. She's starting shit.
You starting
But,
shit. You starting
I
shit.
know, and I'm not letting you do it today. Not this evening.
She got to buy you a soap dispenser. She got to wash the 3 forks in the sink. She got to make sure you eat. Like, that's an employee.
No, you don't have to
You
do
don't
nothing.
have to do nothing.
You don't have to do nothing.
But it lets me know that you do like me, that you're
Yeah.
interested in me, and if you don't, then you can move around.
That is crazy.
Yeah, if you don't do certain things, I know what
I know what I want.
To women's point.
So
like, you
what
might
do
look
y'all
at-
do to let women know that y'all like
A
them?
lot.
Oh, that's easy. You know what I'm saying?
I pay for everything.
Oh.
Oh,
When we go out, I pay.
okay.
I pay for everything. I don't do that for everybody, and I won't ask you to go out. You know what I mean? If I call you on a daily, if I call, or even, not even say a day, because it's going to sound bad when I say semi-day, but sometimes you know how our days go. They
Yeah.
could be like, blah, 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 they just gone.
Yeah.
You get up in the morning, you gone, you look up, and you in the bed again.
Every day for me.
You know what I'm saying? It happens. So sometimes you might
Mop my
forget.
floor.
But if you take a time out your day just to call or text or whatever, that to me, I'm trying to show you that I rock with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when to show me you like me, I like a cash app. Fill
See,
my tank up.
And you know what I can't stand?
Wash my car.
A woman that say,
I will wash my woman car.
I love that. I will wash your car. I will get your car washed. I will get you flowers.
Buy me
I'm a
flowers.
flower guy.
Send me
what I'm saying?
lunch.
You know I
I'm
love.
not that. I need to learn.
I love flowers, lunch, different things like that. I'm checking on you, you know. But let me tell you what you're going to do that's going to piss me off.
What?
If you come in there and say what KeKe just said.
What?
If you like me, I accept Cash App.
What's wrong with
As
that?
soon as you say that, I'm just disgusted.
How you think women feel when you say, as soon as if you don't like me, I need to get some? It's the
Is it
same,
the same
thing.
thing?
You want me to wash your dishes and give you a soap dispenser?
No.
I didn't
That ain't
ask-
saying
no,
I want.
I didn't say I want you to.
Yeah.
No, and I'm not saying that you got to give me none. I just know that.
That is what you said.
No, I said
ain't
if
what
you
he
don't,
said.
if you don't after a
It's in
while,
4K.
I'm gonna
It's
think
what
that
he
you don't like me.
Okay,
You know what I'm
well,
saying?
if you after a while, if you don't send me no cash app, I don't think that you don't like me.
Well, we just gonna
Because make
we
my
ain't-
life easier.
Well, we just ain't gonna like each other. We just wouldn't be on the same page.
I do. Do you
I
do
can't
this?
stand the begging heifer.
that
you
ain't
do
begging.
it?
I can't
I
stand
can't
the
stand a
begging.
thirsty man. You
I
want
can't
me to give you
stand-
some cat, but you can't. Me
Oh, you ain't got to
asking
give
for
me
a cat.
nothing, baby. You don't have to give me no
You
cutting.
just said
I
that.
didn't know. You don't. I'll move around.
In
You don't
order-
have to give me
okay,
no
and,
cat.
And a woman can move around too.
I'm saying
Y'all just listed.
I don't want to give you the
whole-
direct money. I will pay for the food. I will do all of
You
these
don't want to
things.
get direct money, but you want direct cat.
It's not that. It's not the same thing. Money and sex are not the same thing.
That's
sex
prostitution,
is,
KeKe.
sex is a two-person thing. We both getting something out of this.
Money and sex, when that get exchanged, KeKe, that's prostitution.
25,000 a cheek. Okay.
25,000 a ball. That's
Oh
nasty.
my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
All right, coming out of the Shannon Sharpe situation, what's the oldest or youngest you would date?
10 up, 10 down.
Ooh.
That's what I'm thinking. I go 10 up, 10 down. I'm 36. I go to 26,
I only go up.
and I would go 46.
Mid-30s. Mid-30s,
But I think the older I get, the most gap I'm gonna get.
It's gonna be 15 up, 15
Like
down.
if I was Uncle Shay age, he was 56. I'd probably do about 35. I'd never go to a teenager. That's
35.
weird.
35
But
is a
35, 36 if I'm in my 50s. You know what I'm saying?
no
I think-
20s? No 20-year-olds?
I think I would stay clear away from the 20s unless it was like late 20s and she's super mature. Like it had to be like 28, 29. A mature 28, 29 though, not an outside 28, 29. And when I say outside, I mean that stage of her life.
28, 29.
Like she done had a kid or two.
Yikes.
Life humbled her a little bit, but she still got it.
Yikes.
You
What?
think 28, 29 too young?
Yikes.
Too old.
Yeah, not too old. I just like, no, that's definitely, that's for me. Y'all know how old my daughter is. That for me, that feels nasty. I mean, if it was something like one and done, maybe a 29, a one and
Just
done,
in and out. Yeah.
in and out. Yeah, but anything that I'm spending time with and I'm talking to, it had to be on the other side of 35. You know, there's room to wiggle, there's wiggle room in there, but nah.
Yeah.
KeKe, what about you?
I never dated a younger man, anybody younger than me, and I don't think I would want no old man either. So like, I like
Damn.
you right at my age right now. I don't know. I don't even. If I had to be like, how old is your man, girl? He 40. I don't know.
You think 40 too much? Too high?
That's probably the highest I would go.
40.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Anything over there, you know too much about life that I don't know yet.
That's true.
Yeah.
Now that's the truth. That's where it becomes unfair.
Yeah.
It becomes unfair. You just be like, I mean, for a 30-year-old woman to try to tell me some stuff, I'm looking at her like, you 5 years older than my daughter. How do you I can't you can't really tell me nothing. Ain't nothing I don't know. I know it and I know it again.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't want Ernestine either.
No, I don't worry. Ernestine got fired cat. She knocked some of them old sisters now. Trust me, so, and they ain't gonna tell on you.
When they
Oh,
get
they
their hands on
definitely-
Zach, it's a wrap.
They definitely not.
Ernestine, you should not. First of all, I don't know if I'm starting to look older or what, but the cougars be on me. That's my sweet spot.
Mm-hmm.
40s. It's wild.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. I'll be like, what am I doing that make a 40-year-old? I don't get
I know. There it
I'm
is.
getting old.
All right. Are you a
go.
fan of this destination weddings, or is it bogus to make your guests pay all the money to come to your wedding?
I'm
I
not.
hate
like it.
destination
You
weddings.
do?
I hate them.
Why?
I
That's so
like,
fun.
man, why don't you just get married at the crib?
What?
Like, I already done bought this suit. Like, I shout out to my cousin. I was in his marriage. I was worried because he got that on him. He'll want to move around. I was like, man, I'm going to have to pay for this suit. I'm going to have to pay for this. And then you got to take somebody. And I like, it just,
I can't believe
I
this.
hate and the thing is, I don't, and this is the thing, and I think some people get mad. I don't like going to other people's weddings that I don't know. Does that make sense?
I get
Why
it.
are you at people wedding and you don't know?
No. So
Like
if
a
you
guest?
date somebody
Okay.
and they ask you to go to their best, this is my best friend's getting married.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to that.
Okay.
If it's a destination wedding, guess what? That's 3 days of me feeling like the third wheel. I'm not. Everybody
You don't
got
know
all the
nobody.
inside jokes
Yeah.
like.
Right.
They go off and talk with their friends. You just kind of like sitting there like,
You damn near want to be like, can I bring a friend?
Right.
can Zach go?
Because we need something to do. I want to be able to go down the street where y'all do it all.
Right, you know what I mean? And you don't want to, and that's the last thing you want to do when somebody's around. I guess for me, is to make them feel like they got to babysit me.
Yes, that is the worst.
You know what I mean? What about you? You like them?
I love a destination wedding. I feel like the people that book a trip to come see you get married, them your real friends.
That's
that
true.
mean ain't nobody at this wedding played out and paid for that don't deserve it because you booked the flight to come out here and see this. So I think I love it and I have fun. I love an all-inclusive resort, honey. So I be here for the wedding weekends. I like a destination wedding.
The only destination wedding that I wanted to go to, shout out to Jabba and Val Warner. I wanted to go to that,
Yeah.
but I couldn't go. Something came up.
It looks beautiful. And destination weddings is so much, I feel like it's so much easier on the bride and groom because the resort handles a lot of that planning and prepping and
Oh,
You
they
know
do?
what I think?
I
Y'all
didn't
should
know
just,
that.
everybody, and I know this ain't going to be a popular.
So you getting married again? The
all
destination?
of y'all just need to get married by yourself and send me some pictures when you get there. Everybody. I don't care if it's in Chicago, destination. I don't need to be there.
that's so wrong.
And I'm going
What?
and I'm
He
going
don't want to witness his friends.
And let me
happiness.
tell you something. It ain't even about that. It's not about that. It's because weddings are expensive and inconvenient for everyone. Not just for your guest, but for you. It's expensive and inconvenient for you. People spend all this money. I know people who are divorced that are paying on their wedding. Spend $80,000, $100,000 in debt because of their wedding. Or you sitting here trying to figure out, let me tell y'all a story. And shout out to these people. I just went to a wedding. I was a groomsman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I had to pay for and the only reason I did it because I love this brother.
This is one of my best friends. I love him, and I know he would do this for me without a question. But had to pay for a tux, had to pay for them high ass rooms that I ain't even had no choice in. I had to pay. I had to pay for whatever. It was some just fees, plane tickets, which is out the country, so that's high. You end up spending I'm down 5 stacks to go see you get married. Now, mind you, we get down there, have an amazing time. I mean, had a ball. He had it laid out. You know, it was a good time. I can't even redo that. I'm so happy I went. I get back home. 2 days later, my line brother sends an invitation for his wedding. It's at the same damn resort in the same damn country the following year.
Damn.
So now we got to go. Now I got to go back. I got to go back.
You a groomsman in this?
No, I'm not a groomsman in this, but it's my line brother.
All right.
Now I got to go back to the same resort and act like I'm having fun.
You had a good time.
You had a good time.
When you spend that type of money, you want to go somewhere else. When you imagine going on vacation to the same vacation spot at the same resort. I've done it. It's nothing that I had a top of the top experience. I know that I can't top this experience.
But
yeah, my brother got
so
married
I got to
in
do it
Georgia.
again at the same spot. Stop it, man.
well, y'all ain't getting invited to my wedding then.
You ain't getting married.
When I get married,
Now, okay.
hey,
And
neither
when I
one
get
of y'all.
6 feet tall, you ain't going to my NBA debut. You ain't sitting
You can't come to the
courtside.
first game.
You can't come to the first game.
Damn, Zach, you don't think I'm ever in life?
At least Lord gonna have to come down
That's
and
crazy.
change you.
Change me.
And change you.
Oh wow.
KeKe
'Cause all this
KeKe gonna
independent
get
woman
married.
stuff
ain't gonna
When
get
KeKe's
married.
married, it's gonna be a destination. Well, and shout out to my brother.
Well,
I
we
did
gonna
do
go.
a destination wedding for him. It was in Georgia though.
That's not a destination.
That
wedding.
was-
That is not a.
I
Okay.
know, right?
We need to
Talking
know
about Georgia,
destination.
right? That tone. What?
Tone. That's
Okay, well-
domestic. That's a flight.
that's not it?
That's
No.
not a
Why
destination
not?
because that's a domestic wedding.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, destination. You think
I've been in
anything
Atlanta
else?
twice for 2 marriages.
That's just going to Atlanta for your boy getting married. I can do that all day.
Right.
That ain't nothing. I'm talking
that ain't-
about
Mexico. and-
going out the
Oh,
country.
that's
You
what
gotta have
they
a
are.
passport.
Yes.
So if somebody get married in Houston, I can't.
That ain't no
I
ain't
destination
that ain't-
wedding. Nah, they just get married in Houston.
Houston.
Oh, okay, my bad.
He is hilarious.
He said, but there ain't no destination wedding. He said, I went to 2 destination weddings in Georgia. No, you
That's
didn't.
crazy.
You just went to Georgia and saw your homie get married.
They got the nerve to complain about it.
Now I ain't gonna complain about that. That's cool. KeKe, where would you get married though if you got
I'm
married?
getting married in Chicago.
Well, yeah, I come to your
We
wedding.
gonna- no, y'all not invited.
Why we not
Damn.
invited?
Because you just said I ain't never getting married, so you damn sure
So
ain't
why am I
invited.
not
So I'm
invited?
here to
you
prove
ain't-
me wrong.
No, I don't want you to eat my steak and lobster to prove you wrong. No,
Prove
you
me
see the
wrong.
pictures like everybody else, and you ain't coming because you just said how much you don't like people.
No,
You don't. My
No,
family,
I'm
my
coming
family
because you
think
got
they
pretty
love. They
aunties.
think they know you, so
I-
they can coming up to you, speaking to you. You don't want to talk to nobody.
I do want to talk to him.
You're not
You
gonna
got
treat
pretty
my family
aunties.
like them people at the airport.
Yo, did
So
your aunties go to SIU?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
They-
I want to see some of my old homies from SIU. They going to Black Alumni?
No, I don't know. Ryder, you can come to my wedding.
Damn.
That's
rest of y'all
right.
know.
KeKe aunties, are y'all going to Black Alumni?
Stay away from him.
KeKe, I'm coming to your
I
wedding.
got you at all
I
the
don't care.
parties.
First of all, we gonna know where it's at anyway, and you ain't gonna kick us out.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I promise you, you ain't gonna do that. Make that scene at your wedding. When you go down the aisle, it's too late. 'Cause everybody gonna think we got invited. Ain't nobody gonna be like, Tony Zach ain't invited. They can't come in. So we gonna
The
walk
Pod
in,
fam gonna run this clip
and
back.
we gonna be when we sitting there in our tuxes and go, let's go, KeKe. You gonna look over and be like, I know these niggas didn't. But
I'm
the thing
like,
is,
security, that one and that one. Out of
reception,
here.
we starting the electric slide line. Hey.
My wedding is gonna be a time because, like you said, nobody expects it to happen. Everybody gonna be celebrating.
What's your favorite part of the wedding? Mine is the reception. It's nothing like a good reception.
I love receptions, but it's at this stage in my life. I hate receptions because they always want you to host. Like, I don't want to host your reception.
Oh, I say no.
I know you do. You told me how to start saying no.
Yeah, I say
I
no.
had to start doing it like that because I'm like, it's not fun for me.
Yeah, I
Because now I'm worried. I'm trying to make sure you have fun. I feel all the pressure
It's all
on
they don't
you
understand
having fun.
that. Mhm.
I don't want to deal with
Just
that.
need to get
It's the
some
most
gin in
important day. No, it's the most important day of your life. I just want to be here. You know what I'm saying? I want to eat the snacks and walk around and take pictures too.
Yeah.
But if I got the ladies to the flow and all that, I'm
That was fun. I did it for my cousin. That was fun.
My niece asked me to do a speech, and the only reason I don't really do anything at weddings because it's so much pressure.
It's too much.
You got to get all the names right, say it right, do this.
I
and ain't
pronounced
right
the
name.
bride name wrong at
And
my
they-
last cousin wedding.
And they never have they never have it organized.
Never.
So it's always and that's just in weddings, period. It's always this weird period that you're going to have to fill the time for. I just rather not do it. But my niece did ask me to do a speech. So I'm going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And that's it.
Okay. Final thoughts. Was that the final thought?
Yeah, I won't be doing no speeches at my wedding.
I would.
We come.
Let's
we
sit,
crashing
Pod
that
fam. I
mug.
love y'all.
Let me see this mic.
And I love y'all being delusional with me about Omarion. Baby, the support is
Oh,
real.
man.
The support is real on the delusion. They are like, yes, KeKe, that's your man. You are pregnant. And when is the wedding? So I love that. The
Yeah,
whole
I don't
city.
think it's delusion no more.
Well, I'm happy for you. I get happy for people's experiences. And to watch go watch a concert with your childhood crush is nuts.
The man off the posters is insane.
It's
Said
nuts.
your name, KeKe.
The
Will
man-
you be in my entourage? That's
Baby.
crazy. Seen you, recognized you. That's a testament to how far you come in your career.
It is. I can retire happy. This is the only reason I wanted to do this.
Yeah.
I'm lying. But this is a big part of it. You know?
Yeah.
Imagine how this is gonna look 20 years from now, Millennium Tour 65 when they play in Vegas.
Now,
Imagine how this is gonna
65.
be.
2065 is hilarious.
Oh man, Zach, what you got? Final thoughts?
Hey man, final thoughts, man. My real final thoughts is just something real. I got to come up with something final.
Gotta do it right
okay,
now.
my final thoughts is, man, let's just stay up, black people, and
Y'all are really taking this. I really hate.
no,
final
buy
thoughts.
black. Don't shop at Target. Whatever Pastor Jamal Bryant be saying.
Yes. Shout out Pastor Jamal Bryant.
Y'all don't take this serious, man. I'm
We
not gonna say final thoughts. You know.
Yes,
No,
you are.
Come on, man.
You are going to say final thoughts.
They are Pop Fam. Tell them to get their final thoughts together, please. They only listen to y'all. They don't listen to me. With that being said, what more can we say?